At last, God's answer to Job. Job is in a kind of storm within his mind, with many questions about life and meaning and the meaning of suffering and the rest. And the Lord comes in a real storm, a mighty, powerful storm, and he speaks to Job. God's answer is a question or a series of questions. God doesn't give an answer, his answer is a series of questions. In other words, God doesn't give an answer to your question, instead he makes you think. God makes you think. You see, the Lord is inviting Job to come out of his little storm, his little world, and he is taking him out to show him a bigger world outside. Remember, Abraham was shown, look at the stars. Forget about your being a childless father or you are getting old. Forget about, look at the stars. Can you count them? Here too, the Lord is inviting Job, come out of your misery. Come out. I will show you something more beautiful. There's a bigger world outside you. You are too confined to your little life and your little sorrows, your little aches and pains. Some losses. No, I'm not belittling your loss, but look at the bigger world outside. To make sense of your misery and your suffering and your question, look at the bigger world outside. The question for you and me is your world small? Is your world big? Your world is very small if you are just confined to the bedroom and to the kitchen. You get up in the morning, brush your teeth, go to your breakfast, then the lunchtime comes, the evening comes, go into bed. And you worry about your aches and sorrows, your little aches and pains and the travails of age and all that. You worry about those things and little things. Your small world. Nothing wrong with that. So there may be some simplicity about that. You get up in the morning, have your breakfast, sit in your chair and then do something, and the evening comes, go to bed again. Nothing wrong with that. But it's a very, very narrow, small world. To make sense of everything, what you watch on TV and the struggles and the conflicts around the world, in the Middle East or anywhere, nothing new under the sun. Remember the words of Solomon. Nothing new under the sun. From the beginning of humanity, there have been wars, conflicts, killing, free will. Evil always. Forget about those things. If you keep people on crying about war and suffering and murder and killing, you don't know world history at all. You don't know the history of humanity. From Cain onwards, it has been murder because of free will. Always evil. But if you keep on meditating on your aches and pains and the war around the world, you are going to make your own life miserable and you will create misery for others too. Because you have no peace of mind and you will create hell for others too. On the other hand, create peace within. Create peace within, that's the way we can create world peace. Look at Job again. The Lord is telling you, oh, look at the universe. Look at the universe. The depth of the ocean nobody has ever been to. You have been going up to 200 miles up into the sky, into space, into the International Space Station. 270 miles up there. But how are you able to go that many miles down to the ocean? No, you can't. You do one way, and the other is impossible. How big you are, or how small you are. The Lord is asking Job to look at the bigger world and realize your own nothingness, your own smallness, and to see the greatness of God. The message is very simple. God is in control. In control of your little life and in control of the whole universe. Billions of people, He is in charge of every one of them. Even the sparrows are taken care of. Even the people in Gaza are taken care of. Everybody is taken care of. There will be murder, killing, suffering, pain, sorrows, blood everywhere. But the sparrows are taken, and your life is also taken care of to the minutest detail. Death is not a tragedy if you understand and trust in the wisdom of God. Oh, it can disturb you, what I am saying. Death is not a tragedy if you understand the mind of God and the wisdom of God and the end of life, where you are going to be beyond the grave. So the message is this. This is the message. Look at the bigger world outside. Look at the sky, look at the moon, as St. Francis would do. Brother sun, sister moon, look at them and be filled with wonder. I forget my aches and sorrows and looking at the bigger world, the beautiful world, the greatness of God, the goodness of God, and you are filled with wonder. In that wonder, you forget who you are and you remember who God is. In that realization, all your peace of mind.